Hey Jason, so what did day 3 of demo look like?
Hello, welcome back and thanks for joining us. And as you recall from our previous videos, we've been doing a budget toy hauler build out of a Hart 4-horse FRP sidewall aluminum frame trailer. Wow, that was a mouthful, a lot of stuff to say. Basically, when we left you last time, we had just pulled some side panels out and we had cut part of the roof out. Well, from there, we spent a lot of our time going back and forth of where to cut the final cut in the back wall at. Where does that need to be, and how are we going to put the back of the trailer back together? Because final cut, hence the name, means once we cut it, we cut it. That's where the living quarters is going to be. That's the dividing wall, and there's no going back. And so with this trailer, we had one chance to get it right, one chance to be how we wanted. So we spent a great deal of the morning, Saturday morning, or Sunday morning actually, measuring, remeasuring, measuring again, marking out, stepping it off, and just thinking about where we wanted our living quarters to end and us to build that back wall. And so from that point on, we laid everything out. We decided where we wanted to be, and we came over here and we got to the point where we had basically a good idea of how everything was going to be. We measured and remeasured. We kept pulling diagonals on it to make sure that we were square. We kept pulling off the nose cap, and we kept pulling measurements on the floor just to make sure that we're cutting this thing square, because it would be pretty embarrassing to run our wall across and find out that we're 2 inches different or something stupid like that. To cut this then, I traced out with a Sharpie my cut lines across the wall and the roof and back the other side. And I just bought a Diablo Demon Ultimate Framing Demolition Blade. It was a 2-pack for $14.99 from Home Depot. No, I'm not sponsored by Diablo or Home Depot. It's just the closest store to here, so that's where I bought them. And that's a carbide tip blade. I put it in my electric circular saw, and I just took my time, traced up the line, and then I know some of you guys are scared to do this because you've never done it before, but aluminum is non-ferrous, so you can cut it with a circular saw blade, and it actually cuts really nice. And so I came up here, I took a piece of rubber that was straight, and I laid it around this corner to get the radius so that I could have a line to trace around. I traced that out, and I took my circular saw and just gently rolled the corner, and then I just kept on going across. And then I came to the other side, cut up that wall, circled the corner, and met in the middle here. We actually had a vent here. We took it out before I cut it, and we're either gonna find a smaller vent to put back here, or absolute worst case scenario, I'll end up fiberglassing that back in. So we're still working with that, so we'll see. But then what we're gonna have to do here now is we're a little bit short of where we need to be. So, like, see this gap right here? I will have to rebuild the wall from here to here, basically, all the way down. So I'm just gonna have to add a piece of fiberglass right here. It's about a 10-inch strip that I'll have to add. And then we'll put, if you remember, I told you we're gonna save those nice aluminum corners. like this. So the idea is we're going to basically wrap the corner with that, and then they'll get through bolted all the way up, and our back wall will bolt into that as well. And same for the top, so that we have a really strong structure and everything's cross-tied in. And basically that takes you to all the demolition. So we cut everything off. This is our final rough dimension for building the back wall across and tying all the structure back in. So hopefully next time you see us, we're going to actually be putting the back wall in.